excited to announce to you that youth football is back in Anne Arundel County. Yes, that is right. Youth football is back. And we're going to talk today about how that went down. And so, as people were disappointed, players were disappointed, coaches wanted to coach. On Monday, the teams, some of the players, some of the parents, some of the coaches went down to downtown Annapolis. That's our state capital here in Maryland. Went down in protest. It was very peaceful. And they were basically saying, let us play. 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 And you may be saying, well, it's just football. Everybody wants to be safe. Yes, that is true. But they had been playing already. They had been practicing already. Equipment and all those things had been ordered and done. And there were no instances. Okay. Instances. Got it right. Instances of any of the outbreaks. They were doing all the protocol that they were supposed to do and were allowed to do. Then to have that taken from you is what presented the issue. And so, again, the coaches, teams, players on there, and parents went down and protested peacefully down in Annapolis. And even I heard the county executive came out there and spoke to the people, and the people responded. And at one point, and I have a video going up there, you'll see, at one point the executive had said, well, if I say yes and this happens, and one of the parents shouted out, or I don't know if it was a coach or not, said that would be leadership. The main thing is they had been doing what was according to protocol, so they wanted to play and they protested about it. And I'm thankful that they did. Now the question was that protest successful? And the results of that protest, the results of them, being fervent and working diligently to get football back was a positive. They found and they said that they could now go back to practicing because they were obeying the rules and the protocol that had been given. They were allowed to pad up. They were allowed to have practices. They were allowed to scrimmage. They just weren't allowed to play games. This is official games. And they were doing that. So they're back and they're hopeful that they'll get the green light. The season, I believe, starts, and correct me if I'm saying this wrong, down in the comments. September 26th is when the season begins. And I'm looking forward to it. I want to get some good games. As I said, I want to get that Old Mill versus Severn game, and some other games as well. And I just want to give a hand clap to everyone who participated in that. The executive that did their part, the coaches and team players that did their part, the parents that were out there supporting. Hats off to you. Thank you. Football is back. And if you're wondering, why is it such a big deal about football? football has some great aspects. It keeps kids doing something. It keeps them involved. When my son was playing last year for the Severn Seminoles, one thing I really appreciated was the fact that the coaches didn't just care about them playing football, but cared about what they were doing in their school. They asked me about grades and when you're going to have them submitted to the coach, because the coach wanted to know the grades, because if they weren't doing good in school, they were sitting on the bench. So there was very important things that they were teaching the kids about life that they wouldn't have gotten in any other sport that they might not play or not be interested in. But because of that football league, they were able to hear those things. And I remember the commissioner sharing just his story about how football, as he went higher and higher up, how it affected him and his son as he went to college and played football and scholarships and different things like that. And that was good to know and good to tell the parents. And you need programs like that can feed the community in that way. So I am so thankful here at MILLERFLOW Vlog that they have worked out getting football back. It is back. While you guys were watching this video, you might want to also check out these videos that I think you would be very interested in. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time on MILLERFLOW Vlogs. Peace.